Woo! Okay, I haven't done one of these videos in a while. Am I ready? Do I have everything I need? Who knows? Pajamas! Secrets! I don't have to get all the way dressed for you. Hello and welcome to Half Baked Crafts. This is a special episode today where you asked your questions and I'm gonna give you some answers. These are from all of my knitting friends from Addicted to Knitting group. Thank you very much, I appreciate it, and some are from my homepage. Check those out. All of them are in the links below. So let's get started, I guess. Let's see what we got. Let's see what you've asked me. Let's see. Julie asks, how do I get started writing my own patterns? Well, Julie, that's a great question. I don't know personally yet because I have maybe designed a couple of crocheted hats. I believe that writing your own patterns is kind of the same as writing your own songs because basically if you learn hundreds of songs then you can go, hey, there's a pattern to these songs. It's kind of the same thing with patterns. If you learn enough patterns you realize there's a pattern to the pattern. No cheekiness intended, it's true. You just go, okay, I've done this chunky knit hat so many times that I now can, you know, just change up the color scheme or maybe the pom-pom. Try out patterns you know really well and change them up a little bit and you'll see that it's not really so scary to write your own patterns. Next question. This is fun. The next question is from Stephanie. What was the last project that you abandoned? That would have been my sock yarn sweater, the Georgia by Jane Richmond. And it wasn't because it was a bad pattern or anything like that. It was just basically because I didn't knit a gauge swatch. And that's really important. You should always knit a gauge swatch for clothing because it came out really tiny and really doll-like. And I knew I was never going to be able to wear it. So I stressfully frogged it apart. And that was the end of that. I don't want to talk about it anymore. Another question from Stephanie is, what was the best reaction I ever got from my craft? And the worst. The best reaction I ever got was from a little Chewbacca doll that I had crocheted. It was actually ordered from the security guard where I used to work. And he loved it. He lit right up, and it was he's always such a serious guy. I was like, wow, he just lit right up, and that kind of made my month, I think. So that was the best. The worst was not that bad actually because it was like something that I had knit for a friend's baby, and it just ended up being way too small, and she really hated asking me if I could reknit it. That was super fun. A lot of people actually ended up asking a few questions, so Stephanie did have another question. What activity am I most likely doing when I'm not knitting? Well, editing, filming, baking, eating, crocheting, playing with my cat, hiking when it's nice out, lots of stuff. So I'm a person of many hobbies, Stephanie, so thanks for asking that question. And a follow-up would be, if I could no longer knit, what would I do to stay busy? And I mean, anything in the previous question, but also, you know, hopefully in the next year, kids soon. So that will keep me very busy, I'm told. Andrea asks, what are my favorite needles? I know you're probably thinking brand, but I'm gonna hit you up with style. I love my circular needles. My straight needles have become pure decoration on the TV stand, a monument to sore wrists. These are great for large projects and small projects and circular projects. Even when you're doing socks, you can use the magic loop method and just like toss out all your DPNs. Andrea also asks, where do I find inspiration? Well, the usual haunts, Ravelry, Facebook, Pinterest, but I also subscribe to allfreeknitting.com's newsletter. And they send me literally dozens of patterns a day. So I have my pick of the litter. It's great. So check that out. I'll have the links in the description. My favorite fiber for knitting. Oh, I really like a wool and nylon blend, specifically merino. And I really like the sock yarn as well from knitpicks.com, the Stroll hand painted sock yarn. It's a little bit thinner, but it's wonderful. Oh, Favorite thing I've ever knitted. This is also from Andrea. Definitely my quitting smoking blanket. This kept me busy during the first months of withdrawal. I treasure this because it's probably not something I would have been able to afford with all of the cigarette buying. I mean, this is my beautiful baby blanket that I knitted when I was quitting smoking. Leslie asks, how long does it take to learn and execute proper tension to achieve even size stitches? Well, Leslie, this is from about 2 years ago, and this is from like a month ago, and they're the same type of yarn, just different color. Same type of yarn, same size hook, and I know this is crochet and not knitting, but you can just see like how much tighter I've gotten just from practice, and that's really all I can tell you. Practice literally makes perfect, and you'll be like a machine eventually, and people won't even believe that you knitted that. They'll think that you bought it in a store. Dee asks, how do I have time for YouTube and knitting? Well, right now, unfortunately, I'm out with an injury from work, so I have literally all this time on my hands. I've been able to edit and knit, so I'm basically like pure creative outlet right now. So it's just allowed me to put out more content via media and fiber, so that's fun. Yay! Dianna asks, have you ever knitted a pillowcase so that there's only one side to sew up? So basically one seam. I have not personally ever knitted a pillowcase, but I can imagine that if you only wanted to have the one side after when you're done, then you could probably start it like Judy's Magic Cast On, and I'm gonna have a link below where you can find out how to do Judy's Magic Cast On for toe-up socks, but just add on more stitches and then you can have like a pillowcase size one, like no seam side. That's perfect. Also, you asked me for some patterns on monster pants. Check also in the links below. I'm pretty sure I pinned some that are free, so check that out. And my new knitting friend Cindy asks, what's the most frustrating thing you've ever knit? It's the darn shawl I'm knitting right now. I don't know if it's because I know how to take things apart and redo it, and I've just been doing that so many times because I'm like, it's not a mindless project and I'm treating it as such, and I just have to like flip my brain. So yeah, this is the thing that's frustrating me right now. She also asks, what is your favorite item to make? That would be my mittens. And they're little tiny baby mittens without thumbs. I make them with Cedar baby bamboo silk, which is so soft and wonderful to work with. I bought like a whole bunch of it, and I've just been knitting a whole bucket of these. They're great, you know, if you need to go to a baby shower, I just throw them in a little gift bag and good to go. If you could only choose between knitting or crocheting for the rest of your life, what would you pick? Why do you have to make me choose between life and life? It's too hard of a question. You also asked me what my favorite color is, and I have no answer to that either. I love all colors. Right now I'm really into the hand-dyed sock yarn that's all like speckled and stuff. It's just beautiful. And speaking of that, my favorite yarn, which I don't even own yet, I've been watching her website forever and waiting for her to dye some more, and it's called Unicorn Poop. And I'm going to put the link below. I'm going to put it right here. It's gorgeous, isn't it? I haven't even knit with it. I love it so much I've commissioned my sister to draw me a tattoo of this yarn to put on my forearm. So yeah, that's how much I love that yarn. By the way, these guys are available for a giveaway. I mean, Beauty and the Beast is out right now. These are amazing. Look at them. So in order to be eligible to win both Princess Bells, you must be subscribed to this channel as well as our vlog channel, which I'll link down below. I will check on the date of the draw, which will also be down below. I don't think I've decided. I don't think I'll decide until I put the vlog out tomorrow. Check down below, check the vlog tomorrow. Be subscribed to both of the channels to win, and I'll send you these amigurumi bells because they're so cute. So I hope you liked this video and give it a thumbs up if you did. Don't forget to subscribe for more fun tutorials, DIYs, and recipes and baking adventures. Keep calm and yarn on. Bye!